Birmingham's one of the most revolutionary places in Britain.
Big up Lass on Green Mile Sound, I don't know.
Find wine on the table, we are niggas. 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 Find wine on the table, we are niggas.
Still screaming fuck all the girls. One time for my hardy girls. Dash you were notorious. Basketball I began to glorious. RTKal the architect. Architect like marketing. Now how the fuck with the marketing? Malcolm Marley, Martin on the marketing. I'm a god in a contest. What? I'm a god with a complex. And I'm a god with this concept. Semi gone, I'm a one with the conscience. Semi gone, said I'm gone, I'm a conscious. I'm the one like a one in the contest. And I get what I want when I want it. Like a wave and a one, I'm a wave, I'm a one with a wave when I gone, I'm an artist. Shouts out rap G's in the market. And I fly with the skull in the carpet. They ain't fly like the eye when I'm rotted. And I walk with the sea when it's parted. Pussies ain't deeper than me, I'm a shark fin. Add into the eve, man, I start shit. Artists and make that shit scratch it, run that.
Find wine on the table, we are niggas. 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 Find wine on the table, we are niggas.
Free kings, killer beast, things we think great. Me a nigga, my strategy is on tape. Kill the monsoon, travel the catch me with the rain. Kill the tooth of a Jago, I got it on my bracelet. 15 wives from imperial nations. I scattered my seed on the field of creation. The battlefield and the bar, they wrote me out of history, but here I am. When I'm gonna start daily, got them wanna jump into the car or spaceship. I came from the bureau and built it up before then. A twinkling, Sambo's high, real nigga, over inventor, rupture placenta, and I'm big enough to just a dementor. Wait for the cootie, wait Shaka Zulu, traveling to Asia through the winds like Suru. Trading golds in my bloodline, vanishing foes like one time. And I swear the niggas never look twice, look round 'cause we done last one time. First man to see sunshine. Fuck race, anybody gets it. Fuck Jace, just hold the medis. Hey, three kings on the track steady. Hey.
Find wine on the table, we are niggas. 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 Find wine on the table, we are niggas.
The history of this place is so deep when it comes to revolutionary and forward-thinking minds. It's unreal and it's an untold story. Hands-Earth Revolution, Steel Post. This is what I'm talking about. If you know your history of the city, you know your history of the city. So when we're talking about the actual minds of the people, it's always been ripe and fertile ground, you know what I'm saying? When we're talking about the farmers that should be harvesting these fruits, you get me? They haven't always been there. So one thing that I know is that you can't hold things down for forever. You can't kill ideas. You can't break the spirit of certain things, you get me? And Birmingham has always been due to have the mental and creative revolution that it's having right now. It's always been here. You get me? People have to understand that. But I understand why it isn't the biggest thing, because it's dangerous. Birmingham's a dangerous place.
We are going to jump and sound. You cannot cross the border. Cause we are clean, man. You will come, we kill you already. Yeah. You are the followers. There is no form of threat to it. Or when it comes to the rich,
whatever talk about. They want to talk about. Whatever chat about. Who them I run from? I see no difference. Said this one's called. Nowadays everyone's talking back. Look for the news that my top back. All of the youths that my moving. Everybody knows the police. Them man I prang when they ain't in it. Us man, give me wait for the talking slang when I'm out in it. When they see me on road, they like walk. Tizzy on the greasy for the Lizzie, my hand. Man, I get your head tight lick for a grand. Why I got a business, fam, I got a plan 4 times slits on my fingers like want us to shrink, but we're gonna expand. And they want us to think up and sink in the ground. No, we don't rap with that English. And the belly of the beast, so we in that. Red band and a blue band and a hand. Pull that trigger, made that, I'm a band. Move like politician on to the back. I don't see no difference when they talk about. One's caught on the corner, but the keys to my ang. Guns get bust and they just get slang. Money kid, but they watch for the bang. Get caught by the blue handcuffs in your hand. Sling them in the cell, ain't got the fam. Living in hell, gotta think like a man. That's what the kids them don't understand when your whole life changed when the gun went bang. Whether you a Christian or Islam, whether you a rich man or poor man, whether you a soft boy or go gang, gotta pick your side when the time's calling. Out here beefing is what they call it. Same thing as 2 countries of warring. Same difference, money is what's important for the hunger. Their souls are falling. Red band and a blue band and a hang. Pull that trigger, made that, I'm a bang. Move like politician or to the bank. I don't see no difference when they wanna talk back.
We are going with the jump sound. You cannot cross the border.
When they talking about gang.
Birmingham has one of the most richest creative histories that the UK has to offer, if not the one of the, So, as I said, the scene has always been popping, but the industry is young and it's growing. And as someone that's been around the industry and seen things, our only job is to just inspire the youths, but and show them, like, the business in this thing, show them where they can make money, show them where they can live life, and show them where they can get it from as entrepreneurs. Like, there's so much minds that are stuck doing jobs and things that don't fulfill their potential, you get me? It's all about inspiring a different kind of like mental renaissance in my city right now, serious.
Embrace it.
Embrace it.
In the no bluffing, the man who knows something, he knows that he knows nothing. Paradigms change like cards in the game shuffling. Life is a journey, I'm just trying to gain substance. Columbus with the compass and navigate the circumference from a street where it ain't streetwear, making hundreds. Call me Gary Lineker. I keep the cheese by the onions. I'm a grown man, not a road man. Even though I made the road man like a road man. When you see me on the road man, play a role man like a paradise. While you're looking in the mirror like you're scared of life.
Forever where I go, I am nothing always. Another dread out another dread out.
You see, we stay relaxed like buttery soft all the way back. Glide over tracks, smooth as satin and wax. Before the ball drop, pick up the jacks. Understand we stay clear of the whack. Dropping the bang, they wanna bite off the slang. The team been creating the jam since pots and pans. Enjoy the ride like babies in prams. So we refoiled your plans. Standards make the fake soil they pants. We the lick like foil in bags and stamps. The man are late like a BC day. And don't worry about my EP day, cause I ain't. There's no hurry in no good meal. And there's no scurrying for crumbs, so better throw man them a good deal. Check the levels, another gem from Camp Rebel. You see them boy that steam is a rebel with voices full of treble. You tell them second, we hold the trophy and the medallions.
Another dread out.
at different spaces in your life, you require different things. You get what I'm saying? And as a YG, you require facilitation, you get me? And the place that Birmingham was at that time wasn't feeding my appetite for knowledge and creativity at that time. Not saying it wasn't there, it just wasn't enough. Do you know what I'm saying, at that time? So the only thing I could do was step outside of the box being home and everything what you know, and being what's comfortable to you. You get me? You put yourself in somewhere awkward and hard, and you'll learn something new. You see me? So stepping outside of Birmingham and seeing different things was a big look, you get me? But coming back now as a different mindset and as a different person, this is exactly what it is that I need in Birmingham. The fact that it is a blank canvas and somewhere for me to create is a beautiful thing. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't need facilitation, we're here to facilitate.
Why they stuck up in the trap, I just tell them my big gun is a trap. Look, see me out here struggling, our homes are so like troubling. And the guns and the drugs be smuggling, and the youth man are out here juggling, hustling, trying to see the money just doubling. So there's war in the city like doubling, the guy and the ducking and the covering. Whether you're a Christian, Buddhist, or Muslim, one thing I know is they get up and get the money, even when you live outside in the cold and the rubbing, and I'm looking at the window and I see bobbing and crumbling. Let it fall, let it fall, let it burn. Let me live, let me fly, let me learn, let the war roll till the sun just burn. If it ain't righteousness, then I'm not concerned. I'm vitamin G, then I move like Joe, before they get burned, eternal inferno.
A very beautiful revelation of Rastafari, His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. That is the biggest inspiration that made me understand who I was, by reading things and inspiring myself with things that give me a self-esteem for me to want to have ownership over my own destiny and my own future, and what it is that I want to do with my things. You see me? What was required of me wasn't for me to sell out. What was required for me was to buy in.
Isa, lost and green mile body, Isa.
It's not for everybody. This is the thing about music, you get me, in this day and age, with the technology and the way how things work. Music's accessible for everyone. Everyone can make music, and that's a beautiful thing, you get me? But there's songs and there's moments and there's things that are very, very valuable to the culture, you get me, that need to be said and worked and done, and that's not for everybody. Not everybody is a fireman. Not everybody is a teacher, you see me? Just like not everybody is a DJ or not everybody is a producer by trade. We can all do anything, you know, you get what I'm saying? But these things have to be taken seriously, bro. This is the culture. This thing goes way back. There is a whole lot of work for us to be getting on with. Like, in the meantime, when other people are capitalizing, we're capitalizing already from when the messages and the movements that are spread around the world so fast and vastly is unreal. You understand what I'm saying? Messages of peace and love and different alternative styles to live in other than capitalism. Let them try and carry on trying to capitalize off this thing, because the more they try and capitalize off this thing, you know, is the more they're spreading the words, blood. And who's really capitalizing?
We need a
different kind of capitalizing.
I'm got what you need, I'm got what you want. I'm your pharmacy, what kind of drugs you on? My high will set you free, this one will get you gone. So when you need a fix, here's where you get it from.
Dope. This is dope. This is
Look, I'm your pusher man. I'm out here bossing moves like I'm Usher fam. I'm tangerine dreaming on a purple cushion fam. The cocaine flow whiter than the Russian man. You should peep the price they're paying for a couple gram. They're under the influence, so I got the upper hand. I spread this like influenza when I get up in that. When my dope will influence, yeah, to zone out and spot.
I got what you need, I got what you want. I'm your pharmacy. What kind of drugs you on? My high will set you free. This one will get you gone. So when you need a fix, here's where you get it from.
Go, 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 go. This is go, 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 go. This is.
It's that pusher, man. Drugs what I'm pushing from. Like after you said, every day we be hustling. Some man buy a strap so they can go and bully, man. I want gold bricks, call that gold bullion. You can already tell I'm a money man. So many different types of grade. This ain't Amsterdam. So many different types of ways you don't understand. All you need is a connect and a few grand.
I got what you need, I got what you want. I'm your pharmacy. What kind of drugs you on? My high will set you free. This one will get you gone. So when you need a fix, here's where you get it from.
Go, 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 go.
I got what you need, I got what you want. I'm your pharmacy. What kind of drugs you on? My high will set you free. This one will get you gone. So when you need a fix, here's where you get it from.
Go, 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 go. This is go, 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 go. This is
Dancehall. There is the dancehall, dancehall music. Dancehall is a place where music of the dancehall is played. I think a lot of people call dancehall music or reggae music or different forms of reggae music and different forms of bashment dancehall, but everything gets played in the dancehall. Everything can get played in the dancehall, man. Dancehall to me is like church. Dancehall has dancehall is life. Dancehall has an altar. The dancehall has a vicar. The dancehall has a congregation. The dancehall has songs. The dancehall is about praise. The dancehall is about elation. The dancehall is full up of so much different things. It's a very, very spiritual thing, you get me? The dancehall to me personally. Now, for anybody that's of the dancehall, they understand the laws of the dancehall. You understand? And what that means. Dancehall is the inspiration to the rave scene in this country. Dancehall is the inspiration to the way how we all listen to music. The fact that we go clubbing and all of these different things, that comes from the dancehall. You see me? 2 decks, 1 deck. Never mind 2 deck, 1 deck. Sound system, string up, valve amps. Them things is a form of communication. You get me? It's a community thing. And when we look at the journey of the dancehall from the beginning all the way up to today, we see one of the greatest legacies and one of the greatest marriages of technology with people ever, blood. You get me? Dancehall is life. Dancehall is like, dancehall is everything to me, blood.
A big sound up here, big tune.
Bang, 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 bang. King Leonard, Scan Rocker, Paul Rocker. Yeah. Woo! All praises to the Most High, the Most High. Get in the session, man, of the Most High, the Most High. You have to keep the spirit close, high. So close, just say the wicked wife, it goes high. That's no lie. Why? Anyway, me gonna give everything thing. Me no skin deep, this is not an in thing. I grade up, rap up in a cling clean. Take it all the cling clean, thinking of the king skin. But I'm on the king, you have to make a bring in. Big man earth, but they take a ginseng. Call up the rest of them go link him. And they sense on the pump, we can hear the ring. Thing goes sound like an engine. Rev up in my head, they make everything spin. A witch girl that a ring. When I see the wool I get this, let me take a ginseng. Rag up in a rock, they say can I get a fling. Papa me ting, man I have time for linger. Back in the car, people got me sing. Blowing smoke when they zig it to my brothers in big. Let me ting, and a normal party. And I did good palm me. Charge it, roll up. Swan ya tsunamis. Go. Rocker number one where them call me. Bossy boom jaw. Boom jaw. Man have the boom jaw. Boom jaw. Bossy boom jaw. Boom jaw. Boom jaw. Boom jaw. Bossy. When me come here, hear me something. Man a skull rock, I get like a strong kid. This one's great, got my belly rumbling. One stab or two crackers and a lick a pumpkin. Touch on the ends when I straight hunting. Call up the rest, same as the bumping. Can't migrate to the liquor jump change. Big time down, my body function. Light up the incense for the feng shui. Exo cognac and a blunt skin. A stop about how man I run things. At the burning wall, you say man I crumbling. Have it in abundance, have it umpteen. Gotta stay high in the man a junk thing. I don't need the poop for the liquor, need the feel for the kitchen. Show me that, you say man I jumping. Everything, and a normal party. But the good palmy. See, charge it, roll up. Swan ya tsunami song. Rocker number one where them call me. Bossy boom jaw. Man have the boom jaw. Bossy boom jaw. Man have the boom jaw. Bossy. Bip me to the eye they red. Pass to the Simon said. See me there for Clyde 99. Don't know me go past 9 or 10. With the bud them a bling like the diamond there. Puss steamers like the island man. I grade come from the island man. Earth on earth them a pilot man. Whoop! See them a try style it. Them bullshit with that shit. If you walk out, you know you have to boil it. Tired of it, weed and private. Flip so big the wrist of my rib. Colorado weed to the white chick. And you know what it is when to the thing lit. Whoop! Let me think. And a normal party. Got a good party.
Alright then, maybe I was hearing a lot more than Saxon Sound, but Saxon Sound stood out to me because Saxon Sound was, they were double timing, you get me? Saxon Sound was the first person that I heard DJ lyrics, half time I say, Chaman, Neeko, no stop. I then took the same lyrics and go, Chaman, Neeko, no stop, I'm here, no walk on the street, no go. And it's on the same rhythm, you get me? To me, that was brain science, madness, quantum theorem to me, you get me? Like, hearing somebody chat the same lyrics at two different paces on the same rhythm was something very special to me. These are the things that made me want to be a mic man.
Real soldier, stand up. Yeah. Look. I'm on the front line with my brothers in arms. I like my brothers in drums. And as I walk the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. That's why I'm reading Psalms. I'm holding on for dear life and bleeding palms. Yeah, I'm reading Soulja, cause I'm a real soldier. But they can't sabotage me. And I remain unseen without no camouflage. Still I'm a man apart. Yeah, I'm a man of heart. So like me, they should stand up a man up, play the part. What? Play it please. You're gonna pray and plead. When the predator makes you pray, you're gonna stay and bleed. Become a tree or stay a seed. I'm there you see, whether it's night or day, you see that I'm a soldier. 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 I'm a soldier's not an easy one. It's easy gun in a war that is an easy one. At any moment he can be the one to get squeezed upon. Then return back to the mud. The earth with your peas upon. Where he stands tallest, while others kneel as if their knees have gone. Soldier knows his enemy regardless of his weapon. As if he needs a gun. Me, I'm a warrior with words. I'm a fighter till the deeds are done. Right until the deeds are done. I'm a soldier. 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 around me, I see ghosts. I see demons in my presence, I refuse to be your post. So I exercise myself, but I stay guarded at my post. With my finger on that post, trying to watch for those rats. Trying to slip through the cracks and steal the cheese. I'm under my nose, the Lord knows I'm on the concrete as a rose. I have a rose. I come with love to all my enemies and all my foes. But if you trespass against us, I will riddle that with holes. Case closed.
I'm a soldier, 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 I'm a soldier,
1996, Saab 900, Cherry Red, me, my dad, John, Saxons playing, Papa Levi, I'm hearing, Papa Levi, you're not going to this, flash it, Papa Levi, you're not going to this, but wait, put in them chain there like this, I'm hearing, Chaman, me cool, the man, me on weapon, the string, they're going for food, me black, me brown, me brown, them old school, I'm hearing Saxon, my dad's a Saxon fanatic, you get me? I'm hearing Kilimanjaro, I'm hearing Addis, I'm hearing Radigan, I'm hearing Boy, I'm hearing Black Cat, I'm hearing all sorts of different sound systems right now, you get me? But the main thing what I'm hearing in my head is Saxon. Saxon sound.
Recording live from my living room. Puffin' Timeless and Haze. Shouts out to brother Screama pump bars. Roxxxan's holding the wave. Yeah. Sunshine in 2012, there's missiles on the roof. Olympics. Nuts. Look. I was twisting these OCBs like OCD, feeling like I'm ODB. I'm lonely in this room, it's only me. Car, I don't pick up the phone, and the tiniest phone is phoning me. Just plug the jack into the phone, and food for thought. Bon appetit is the young pharaoh, my girl Nefertiti. The writers on the wall like graffiti in my TP. Puffing the pipe of peace, I swear I'll never sign a treaty. They bury the hatchet. No, I keep that ratchet when you see me. Told them consciousness is changing, consciousness is changing. The monster's been awakened, now the confidence is fading in this artificial world. It's only nonsense, they're debating. They're all worshipping the sun, but nobody wants to be a pagan and able to explain brotherhood to the son of Cain like hurricane. Fuck karma, till I come again and come again. Something strange, why the sudden change? I'll be in the cup, puffing grade, I'll be sideways, boys in the days. Sideways, boys in the days. Sideways, boys in the days. On the Sunday night, I might bring me some pain. Sideways, boys in the days. Sideways, boys in the days. Sideways, boys in the days. On the Sunday night, I might bring me some pain.
I was temporarily on my face, in my car driving slow, bumping out some ace. It's a catch-22 in these kind of times. Got an education, but still niggas need to grind. I need a vacation to chill, occupy my mind, change my situation, and get up to the fucking times. Cause life ain't great when you're broke, sucking on a roach when the hard times approach. But my whole life I've been surrounded by niggas with possession and intent to supply. You can't be bitchy or whimpery, just avoid physical injury and loss at all costs. Turn misery into victory on your way to being a boss. You're gonna come across pitfalls, keep a locked jaw like a pit bull, cause the smell of a rat could be pitiful. Don't act like you won't slip at all, cause nobody's invincible. Just get back up when you hit the floor, but the game stereo. Sideways, tip it. Boys in the days. Sideways, boys in the days. Sideways, boys in the days. On the Sunday night, I might bring me some pain. Sideways, boys in the days. Sideways, boys in the days. Sideways, boys in the days. On the Sunday night, I might bring me some pain.
generations now. When you see when dubstep bust, blood, right? Yeah. When dubstep bust, Birmingham, right? Yeah. Bigger than Barry, shouts out. Bigger than Barry, shouts out. Flipping Goonies, Gutter Skank, Dubstep Warriors, them kind of things. And when dubstep was moving in Birmingham, Custard Factory, Digbuff, right? Yeah. Man used to look at me like I was some flipping, like I don't know, fam. Like I was a spaceman, fam. You get me? Because when I heard dubstep, we already knew about dub from the dance hall. You understand what I'm saying? So where people are taking in dubstep or some new thing, we was just copying what they was doing on dub, blood. You get me? Like literally copying word for word what was going on in dub. And that was such a natural thing for us to have something to present to dubstep. Just the education of us being youngers that grew up on new dub. You get me? That's them gaps that we're bridging. This is what we're talking about. Dubstep. Not dubstep. Dancehall. The dancehall. All of these genres are played in the dancehall. You get me? And it's gonna continue to happen like that, bro.
Look, I'm that theorist, fucking extremist. Questions in the vocal, hit the answer in the remix. Tizzy, I came from the flames like the phoenix. These edicts try to copy my double helix, just leave it. They sound some of my people burning ganja on the evenings, trying to elevate the girl, be moaning about their feelings. You're trying to find an angel while you're running from your demons. You're thinking it's reality, you're feeling like you're dreaming. I'm feeling like I'm dreaming. Looks could be deceiving, like this monkey on my back so long, I'm feeling like I need him. Where the fuck's this leading? I don't need a Google map. I'll be in the trap. You be stuck up in the booby trap. A couple dogs that won't pet to push your noodle back. While I'm working voodoo, we be trying to make the loot to stack. Real nigga shit, back up in the booth with that. Super boost my bass, I got the motherfucking truth to chat. It's sour lemons when you're in the limelight. But before you touch my shine, get your mind right. Right. Everybody wants to shine bright. But before you touch mine, get your mind right. Right. Lemons when you're in the limelight. But before you touch my shine, get your mind right. Right. Everybody wants to shine bright. But before you touch mine, get your mind right. Right. Reporting live from the other side, the place where the kaleidoscope colors collide. I feel the size of my isotope, I must be high. Chinky eye, open mind when I touch the sky. And tell them word to my herb, read them like a blood. Fuck what you heard on the curb, this, that and the third. Could care less about your tweets, but you little nerd. I'm trying to steady dodge a snake while I duck a bird. Sour lemons when you're in the limelight. But before you touch my shine, get your mind right. Right. Everybody wants to shine bright. But before you touch mine, get your mind right. Right. Lemons when you're in the limelight. But before you touch my shine, get your mind right. Right. Everybody wants to shine bright. But before you touch mine, get your mind right. Right. Sour lemons when you're in the limelight. But before you touch my shine, get your mind right. Right. Everybody wants to shine bright. But before you touch mine, get your mind right. Right. Lemons when you're in the limelight. But before you touch my shine, get your mind right. Right. Everybody wants to shine bright. But before you touch mine, get your mind right. Right.
Alright, let me put it in a nutshell for you. Imagine wanting something, getting what you want, and realizing that is the opposite to what you want. That can be a very traumatizing experience, because you then have to question what it is that you want for yourself and who you are and what direction you want to take your life. You understand what I'm saying? And going to a place like London and having the access that I had to the things that I had access to, and the people that I seen and the experiences that I was able to be a part of, I didn't realize that there was so much that I thought I wanted, which I realized would actually be a nightmare in my life. I give thanks and praise that I'm still here today as an artist after, like what I'm saying, 12, the age of 12, I started doing music, you know what I'm saying? We continue to grow. It's so easy to burn yourself out in this industry and take a wrong turning. You get what I'm saying? But it's about independence and self-sufficiency, self-reliance, self-funding. You get me? Them kind of style, they like that. Anyone who knew about my thing, I was up there turning. I got to a place where I had the record deal, I had the right people around me, I had the opportunities, I seen all those things. I had to look at what was in front of me and I had to make a decision to say, nah, we want to take a different route, you get me? No disrespect to nobody, or anybody that wants to take that route. But what we were trying to achieve, I realized was very different to where I was going about it. So I had to rejig the way I was going about what it was I was doing. You see me?
And again, the way you put it down, I'm coming back again. Make your back bend, throw it back again. Oh, you know you're bad, you're better than them. And you know the score, you're 10 out of 10. And again, the way you put it down, I'm coming back again. Make your back bend, throw it back again. Oh, you know you're bad, you're better than them. And you know the score, you're 10 out of 10. Let me know what's good, tell me what's happening. Get it cracking then, and you might look mad. Ride it like the horse, on the rapid grin. Drop it low, make it bubble slow. Girl, and count to 10, now go in. See you putting work, holler and tell me where. I don't fucking care, anything I'ma spend. Give me that then, fuck them other brothers. And you hate a friend, make me say amen. Looking like an angel, feel I wanna sin. Know that you look good, that you fuck good, that you cook good. Know you're 10 out of 10. And again, the way you put it down, I'm coming back again. Make your back bend, throw it back again. Oh, you know you're bad, you're better than them. And you know the score, you're 10 out of 10. And again, the way you put it down, I'm coming back again. Make your back bend, throw it back again. Oh, you know you're bad, you're better than them. And you know the score, you're 10 out of 10. Since you was down, yo, give it to me so good that I gotta go to the lab with a new girl track again. When I tune into your frequency so frequent, even the tapping in. We don't be speaking, we just be freaking, and I get your whole brain right at it. When I make it bust, like a Gatling gun, make it feel like nothing else mattering. Eyes up Chinese, your hair looks coolie. Know that your body looks African. Know that it's me you holler at again. Why would you ever get back with him? Make it look easy, make it open like a book, read you like an acronym. And again, the way you put it down, I'm coming back again. Make your back bend, throw it back again. Oh, you know you're bad, you're better than them. And you know the score, you're 10 out of 10. And again, the way you put it down, I'm coming back again. Make your back bend, throw it back again. Oh, you know you're bad, you're better than them. And you know the score, you're 10 out of 10. Again, the way you put it down, I'm coming back again. Make your back bend, throw it back again. Ooh, you know you're bad, you're better than them. And you know the score, you're 10 out of 10.
Pirate stations, listen, the pirate thing is, like I said, it's all dangerous. Birmingham is a dangerous place, right? Yeah, organized grime is almost as dangerous as organized crime. You get me? It's literally that deep. When you got the youth on the radios, setting up their own events, building their own culture, talking their own slang, feeling their own way. Like building their own superstars, making this money. That's a dangerous thing where we're from. We've never seen nothing like this. You get me? We understand that there's so much people popping off in the city right now. Yeah.
I remember when rubbing tennis and whatnot, and boxes and whatnot.
You capture the flag. Antennas get teeth. You You get me? Boxers get teeth, DJs get beat up, MCs get banned, police raiding the place. You get me? Dancers get locked off. You get me? You tune into a radio station one day, you hear nothing but white noise. You get me? These things happen, you know what I'm saying? But this is nothing but a testament to the passion of the people when it comes to creativity. You get me? How far they will go to have their voice heard. You get me? Yeah, man, people are doing pirate radios and all that stuff. And man are breaking the law, but what are the circumstances that make people have to try so hard just to get their voice heard? You understand what I'm saying? These people should, like, how out of all of this time do we not have a legal hood station in Birmingham right now after all that they've done? After all that they've done? You get me? This is what I'm showing you, bro. People have to keep on fighting the thing, you get me? Keep on fighting the thing. We got every pirate, we got Hot 92, you get me? Bang, bang, bang. Yeah? We got Sting them. Bang, bang, bang. I mean, man, we got every pirate station. Keep flying the pirate flag. Smooth FM, PCRL, Passion FM, Silk FM. Are you crazy, blood?
I said we're moving like some outlaws, thinking like some savages, rolling through the West Mids. I've been with my baddest bitch, anarchist, sipping Spanish fly, blowing cannabis, amethyst, stone splashing, thrown by the gallon. Then we send them to the gallows, gallop up on my side of quit. Counterfeit brothers getting sent to the gravel pit. Back and forth, and travel like a javelin, unraveling stories from the madness as it's happening. Seeing clowns to the left of me, jokes to the right. I see clowns to the left of me, jokes to the right. I say, welcome to the circus, this is just a circus. Jumping through these hoops while we're trying to find a purpose. Clowns to the left of me, jokes to the right. I see clowns to the left of me, jokes to the right. I say, welcome to the circus, this is just a circus. Jumping through these hoops while we're trying to find a purpose. Now what's behind them curtains? Got them feeling nervous, said the leader cracks the whip amongst these jugglers and serpents. Lions strapped up in the cages, screaming bloody murders. Now been walking on this tightrope, dealing with my life careless. I let you museum, clowns from the high road and they ain't fucking serious. No, they're nowhere near us. Black magic happening, people disappear mysterious. While the cycle getting faster, they keep clapping while they cheer us. Clowns to the left of me, jokes to the right. I see clowns to the left of me, jokes to the right. I say, welcome to the circus, this is just a circus. Jumping through these hoops while we're trying to find a purpose. Clowns to the left of me, jokes to the right. I see clowns to the left of me, jokes to the right. I say, welcome to the circus, this is just a circus. Jumping through these hoops while we're trying to find a purpose. My music come alive, fucking ride live from the other side. This shit will get you high. I said I'll blow your mind, fucking ride live from the other side where the colors collide. My music come alive, fucking ride live from the other side. This shit will get you high. I said I'll blow your mind, fucking ride live from the other side where the colors collide. My music come alive, fucking ride live from the other side. This shit will get you high. I said I'll blow your mind, fucking ride. Clowns to the left of me, jokes to the right. I see clowns to the left of me, jokes to the right. I say, welcome to the circus, this is just a circus. Jumping through these hoops while we're trying to find a purpose. Clowns to the left of me, jokes to the right. I see clowns to the left of me, jokes to the right. I say, welcome to the circus, this is just a circus. Jumping through these hoops while we're trying to find a purpose.
Pack the bags, grab up the stuff, count all the money that you got on yeah. Go to New Street Station, hand luggage, jump on there, sit there waiting for the train inspector to walk down the aisle. You're waiting for him, you're dodging because you haven't even bought the train ticket because every single penny is gonna go on to me trying to survive in this different place. You get me? That's what London was. London was someone making a move, someone looking around the options and making the most educated move they could make at that moment. Do you know what I'm saying? Which was a blessing. Do you know what I'm saying? Because life is about experiences and different things, and I give thanks, car. Yo, shouts out to the whole of London because we lived all about there, you get me, and that was a serious experience. But the things you learn on them journeys brought it home back to Birmingham, you get me? Like, London's a different place to Birmingham, very, very different place. Different style of living, different time, much more. You see so much more superstars in London. You see so much more success stories in London. You know what I'm saying? Which is a beautiful thing. That was always such an inspired. Hey, the buildings are so tall, you know, Neeko. You know, the buildings are so big, yeah, and everything's so big in London that makes you feel small, which makes you want to grow. Just the size of the buildings is inspiring. Does that make sense? Looking up and seeing things that big is inspiring. You get me? Nah, we ain't got a lot of trust. Very small brown and grey buildings, you get me? When we look around there, that looks like the right size for us to just stay dormant. When you're in such a big place and you feel so little, the only response you can do is grow. You get me? Which is the attention. I was still there, man. North London adopted us, man. Muddy fam.
Oh, you mean?
Forgot I lied to the world to be heard and now, but I wanna be famous. Rather be a nobody trust me, but rather stay nameless. Dog, how many times can you rap with your bout with the price of your trainers? Nah, but I don't need any favors. Music's my heart, I don't need it to play this. Whatever I need with a playlist, music's my heart, I don't need it to play this. Cash, whatever I talk about playlist, music is me, don't need it to play this. Yeah, I'm not in my own way, but I watch what your radio rave is. Whoa, I'm good to go, I'm gonna blow, cause you know I've been waiting for ages. My poetry speaks deep in the pages, the truth is the truth, when I speak it's dangerous. This year I gotta make up changes and need of my services, pay with my papers. Nah, I ain't playing with these haters, take my shot straight, I don't need any chases. To put my jacket in the lace up my blazers, I'm back like goodness gracious. I'll be on the re-up, push it out, then I gotta re-up. Early in the morning, time I gotta be up, I'll be on the graph, gotta get the pre-up. Look up in the sky, can't you see we up? Wanna see my bros and my system free up, gotta get it, yo dog, no hiccup. Yeah, just to keep the ball in the air like a kick up. Holler cash like yo G, pick up. Putting in the work like a Roxxxan, sit up. Whip that whip hard, make the wheel then spin up. Fly past by mine with a smile, I'm a chill, call it poetry emotion. See my poetry's emotion is deep when I speak on the rhythm. They've got gimmicks, start when they get them. Why watch mine, then I go and watch for them. Killer, what do I need with the playlist? Music's my heart, I don't need it to play this. Cash, whenever I talk about playlist, music gives me, don't need it to play this. Yeah, now I get my own way, but I watch what your radio wave is. See I'm major already, we don't chat to the majors. My poetry speaks deep in the pages, the truth is the truth, when I speak it, it's dangerous. This year I gotta make up changes in need of my services, pay with my papers. Nah, I ain't playing with these haters, take my shot straight, I ain't playing with these chasers. Tip up my jacket in the lace up my blazers, I'm back like goodness gracious. Yeah. Said it's dedicated to the real. Boss a shot, we keep it real. We don't care if we're boss or not. I flippin' drop it like a bomb and let it bust the block. So bang it in your whip or if you're under bus or not. Now get your hustle up, look at what we rustle up. If you ain't familiar then I treat you like a customer. But if you want familiar then you know it's love and nothing but double up. Money from the gully, yeah we're coming up. Whatever I need with a playlist, music's my heart, I don't need it to play this. Cash, whatever I talk about playlist, music is me, don't need it to play this. Yeah, I'm not in my own way, but I watch what your radio rave is. Whoa, I'm good to go, I'm gonna blow, cause you know I've been waiting for ages. My poetry speaks deep in the pages, the truth is the truth, when I speak it, it's dangerous. This year I gotta make up changes and need of my services, pay with my papers. Nah, I ain't playing with these haters, take my shot straight, I don't need any chases. Nah, I ain't playing with these haters, take my shot straight, I don't need any chases. Nah, I ain't playing with these haters, take my shot straight, I don't need any chases. To put my jacket in the lace up my blazers, I'm back like goodness gracious.
Man don't spend their money. People need to put their money in their pocket and spend their money, but you can't expect people to spend their money when they've never seen nothing like that before. This is why I big up the people that are doing their thing right now and spending their money, because they're pioneers and pathfinders right now, because there is no example prior to you. You see me? But when you got an example before, it's easy to spend the money when you're trying to make it like somebody. So big up those people that are doing that in the next 5 to 10 years. Birmingham's going to be a very different place again. Very, very different place again. We're going to be seeing the record labels come in there. We're going to be seeing the A&Rs. We're going to be seeing the clubs. We're going to be seeing the magazines and all of these different things, because the place is rich. Filthy rich in talent and creativity.
Don't waste your energy and time trying to spite me. You're better off cutting your nose with knife. Lions ain't got time to mind the minds of my scene. Scurrying at my feet, for me I might leave. Don't watch my green or leaves on my tree. Gossip and sightsee on spots I might be. Likely flying spicely. Highly, high weed, highly, so that's the psyche. Whisper about my garments, but pardon. My polo probably came out of the 90s. Nikes might remind you your Spike Lee. My girl's queen from crime to size 5 feet. I'm secure, respectable, politely. Put a man back in his place at light speed. I see, I spy, green eye nicely. Black cat and then float south with night breeze. I'm gone for the man, then I get high. Can't say we never been though. Don't listen, chat when we float by. Puff by, you smell it out the window. To the girls and I stick by them inside, and they keep a spliff roll. You say it's cool, yeah. The window. They can't affect bad man with their insults.
On a humble move through the concrete jungle, swings and roundabouts down and up like bungee cord. Homage to those that come before, laying foundation. The rhythm came from a profound nation who mapped out the constellations for ages, seeing everything get accomplished in stages. The kid chameleon switch faces and turn shinobi in these streets of rage. Use the might and magic of the phrase, but it's not a game. Can't let some petty things phase. Shift to a next scene. Cheese got me in the next dream. Duck tax knowing that the Fed scheming on some get cream. Skipping through the drama like Netflix. If you do the numbers, you can really see the metrics, and that's how we see the holes in the metrics. Spit it like feeling first time to the senseless.
For the man, then I get high. Can't say we never been low. Don't listen, chat when we float by. Puff by, you smell it out the window. To the girls and I stick by them inside, and they keep a spliff roll. You say it's cool, yeah. The window. They can't affect bad man with their insults.
I said they can't touch the energies I'm channeling. Can't touch the medals or the paradigm that man are in. Man are good, man upon the move, the man a mannequin. The words I speak, just get that in your head, it's like an anadil. Yeah, I mean, hand it to the east for the Elohim. Heaven upon earth, I got hella green so high, I can teleport to the Celestine. Medicine up in the country, yeah, this medicine. To get out the cellophane, understand the scene. You say you got that loud, this'll make you scream. I'm getting lean like the palm tree. Fuck a trap house and shot it green like the farm seed. Weed so dark, I call it OG Beyonce. Cheese so stink, call this one the Francais. I be in the middle of the chaos at the blase. I just wanna see the kush blow and let the boss spray.
For the man, then I get high. Can't say we never been low. Don't listen, chat when we float by. Puff by, you smell it out the window. To the girls and I stick by them inside, and they keep a spliff roll. You say it's cool, yeah.
Bigger
They can't affect bad man with their insults.
You can't watch what you can't see. You can't touch what you can't be. You can't imitate perfection. The best you can do is come close until detection and closer scrutiny reveals the flaws in the copy, nothing major. Just the rough edges making it sloppy, cause you do it for the paper instead of doing it properly, while I do it for the art. Do it so my heart will keep beating. The music's the only reason it started. I parted ways with snakes, now I'm on my J's. My starving days showed me realness is not a phase. I carved the craze right out of reality. Got a true talk flow, I deliver so casually, actually hard. Ex-con graphically charged on the hydro. Over here we'd call it the high crow. And now I'm vaping Miami, from South London to Miami, while guys seeking out pounds to buy fanny.
For the man, then I get high. Can't say we never been low. Don't listen, chat when we float by. Puff by, you smell it out the window. To the girls and I stick by them inside, and they keep a spliff roll.
You say it's cool, yeah. The wind blow. They can't affect bad man with their insults.
We're never sleeping. Ghost stories in the evening. What a deep thing is people's army. Remain calm, G, believe him. When he says you not hear the best, he's not deceiving. We're never sleeping. Ghost stories in the evening. What a deep thing is people's army. Remain calm, G, believe him. When he says you not hear the best, he's not deceiving.
It's not dancehall, you know, it's reggae music, you know. It's reggae music. This is the thing, you know. People try divide up the thing with this divide thing. Like reggae music, reggae music translates to music from the heavens, you know. But reggae music is one of the most simplest and basic things that we do as human beings, bro. Coming straight from Africa, fam. Reggae music. So me saying now, which I could say, yo, everything sounds like reggae music right now, because it does, bro. Everything sounds like stuff that plays in the dancehall, because everybody wants to make people dance. You get me? So if you want to make people dance, you're gonna have to use the elements of the dance hall. You understand what I'm saying? Where people actually dance. So everything's got those influences in there right now, but that's not surprising to me, because everything comes from one thing, so everything will return back to the same source. You see me? There is no separation or no divide. So what a beautiful thing that we're seeing reggae music and everything everywhere, and I hope it continues to grow. First and foremost, Jamaica's a home, innit? And I've been blessed to have spent a lot of time in Jamaica differently, just growing up and being a part of the community and being around things and seeing things and experiencing things and, you know, just being on the inside of things away from being a tourist, you know what I'm saying? Give thanks, my mum works very, very hard, you know what I'm saying, as a kid. so that for at least 2-3 weeks in a year we can go and sit down in some sun, even if we are just sitting down in the yard and being around family and eating food or whichever way like that. That was so important for us to have those 3 weeks or 2 weeks of the year while she's working her 7 days a week to do that. That's a big thing in my family, so I give thanks that my parents was always connected with home like that. Their connection with home is what gave me a direct connection with home in that sense. So as my music career grew and blossomed, and my relationship with the place grew and blossomed at the same time, it was really natural for me to do work there, and it was natural for me to connect to the people there, just like it's natural for me to connect to the people in Birmingham, same way. So the trips, I don't think I've ever took a trip over there as a music trip other than this year, where the past 2 trips since 2017 we've been out there working. Prior to that, it's always just been friends, you know what I'm saying? I'm blessed that the people that I made music with, Equinox, those people, like, these are people that I really get on with in real life. This isn't cold calling, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people are real people that we get on with and we can kick it with, you know what I'm saying? Never mind music or anything like that. That's the realest thing and the realest blessing out of all of it. My name's Joshua Akil Wholeness. My middle name means to speak with reason, to be articulate. So I was bred to use words and reason.
Feels nice on your skull.
Alright, real and proper, this is Zyberman from my father, Black Devorar, saying one love, last and green mile. I just last the first, give thanks.